If you're watching this, you're probably thinking something like this. I didn't even sign up for this. I'm in nursing. Why am I doing Z-scores? I've never taken a stats class in my life. Canvas and MyLab assignments take hours, and I still don't know what I'm doing. My professor speeds through lectures like it's a podcast I didn't ask for. And yeah, it's not just you. Stats feels impossible at first, but over the past 3 years, I've helped more than 500 college students in my Discord go from totally lost to acing their stats and college math course finals. So if you've got a test coming up, assignments piling up, or you're just trying to survive this course, this video might be the thing that finally makes it click. I get it. Statistics feels like a trap. 1 minute it's mean and median, and the next it's with a 95% confidence interval. And now you're testing null hypotheses, like what does any of that even mean? Here's the thing, stats isn't hard because it's hard. It's hard because it's different. Let me break it down. You weren't ready for it. Stats shows up out of nowhere, usually when you're already drowning in other classes, especially if you're not a math major. Most of us just want to pass and move on. The concepts are abstract. In algebra, you solve for x. In stats, you're asked to explain what x means in the context of a sample. It's weird at first. The assignments take forever. Canvas and MyLab questions are super long. You think you're solving one thing, then boom, 5 sub-questions, a drop-down, and they mark it wrong for a tiny mistake. You don't even know what you're supposed to know. You go into each week blind. No clue what matters for the test. No roadmap. Just vibes. Now here's some real talk. My name is Dave. 4 years ago, I was in college just like you. The first time I came across stats, I was completely lost. I was an engineering student. I thought I could handle it. But this wasn't like calculus or physics. The questions felt like essays. So much reading. Every Canvas quiz took forever. Confidence intervals, Z-scores, all of it felt like another language. And yeah, this story doesn't end well. I failed that course. But after that, I got serious. I figured out a simple, repeatable way to pass math courses, even if you're not a math person. I helped my friends in nursing, psych, and business pass stats using the same method. And now, here I am 3 years later. I've helped over 500 college students across the US go from C's and D's to solid A's in stats. You can see some of the results on the screen now. So if you're someone who just wants to pass stats without all the stress, let me show you how. Start with review, quizzes, and practice tests. Don't start with the textbook. Go into Canvas or MyStatLab and find the review quiz. Then note the topics you see there. Why? Because most professors reuse those same questions in the final, sometimes word for word. Even if you don't fully understand the formulas yet, just read the question topics and get familiar. This gives you a roadmap. Use these 2 YouTube channels to learn stats 10 times faster. If you're using MyStatLab, almost every stats question you'll ever get is already solved on YouTube. I'm not even kidding. This is the fastest hack for anyone who's behind, skipped lectures, or just doesn't have time for a 40-minute professor video. Search these 2 channels, Aspire Mountain Academy, The Math Sorcerer. Go to the Playlist tab. You'll find full MyStatLab problem sets already solved. When I was learning stats, this is honestly how I passed. The thing with stats is, it rarely changes. So these old videos are way more valuable than you'd think. Once you understand one question, it's really just about changing the numbers. These videos will save you so much time. Learn your tools before you rely on AI. Look, I know most of you are already using ChatGPT or some kind of AI to get through stats. Let's be honest, we've all been there at 2 a.m., copy-pasting a MyStatLab question and praying for a full solution. I do it too. But here's the truth. You won't be able to use AI during the final. So the question is, how do you use it now in a way that actually helps? Let me tell you a quick story. Back in May, one of my Discord students, his name's Muse, hit me up. He was behind in stats and had a ton of Canvas quizzes and a final coming up. He said, "Bro, I'm using GPT for everything, but I'm not actually learning anything." He could follow the steps, but the moment he opened his calculator, he froze. No idea what to press, so he made a switch. Here's what I showed him to do. Step 1. Still use AI, but only to understand. Ask GPT. Explain this confidence interval step by step like I'm 12. Once it clicked, we moved to the tools. Step 2. Use the TI-84 or StatCrunch to actually do it. For the TI-84, we just searched for 1 or 2 minute tutorials on YouTube. For StatCrunch, we went back to those same YouTube channels I mentioned earlier. Super simple. This combo worked. AI helped Muse understand the why. The calculator and StatCrunch helped him move fast and stay exam ready. Just so you know, the test result you're seeing on screen right now, that's what he got. He passed. You don't need to do it the slow way, just don't skip the real prep, because on exam day, it's just you, the calculator, and the clock. No AI only, study the core topics. Don't try to learn everything. Stats has a lot of content, but not all of it matters equally. Here are the 7 core topics I make. All my students master first: cumulative frequency and percent standard deviation and variance, z-scores, and normal distribution, confidence intervals, hypothesis, testing, ANOVA chi-square. Focus on these before anything else. If you understand these, you'll be ready for 90% of the test. If you're watching this and thinking, that sounds good, but I've got work tonight. I haven't opened Canvas in 2 weeks. I'm failing and don't even know where to start. That's exactly who I help. Whether you need a full catch-up plan, help understanding questions, or you just want someone to handle the assignments for you, I got you. I've helped hundreds of students beat deadlines, raise their grades, and pass classes they thought were already over. So if you're tired of stressing over Pearson, Canvas, or MyLab, click the link in the description. Join my Discord or DM me right now. Let's fix it before it's too late.